So we had our breakfast and now we're finally out of the trail. Now it's very late, around 11 a.m. But today we still want to do 20 kilometers to the village Capriano. Hope it's gonna be possible.
Because we already feel like the hot sun on our skin and it's burning like crazy. We hope for the trail to go through forest path and shadow path at least, so that we are able to do that. So now we're getting out of the city Fucecchio finally and hope for the more natural trails today, more than yesterday. Morning everyone from a very mosquito forest in Tuscany, Italy. Yesterday we had a very hard time finding a camp spot for tonight. I had to turn away like 3 kilometers from the Via Francigena to the side and go uphill because on the map we saw the forest signs, so there were potentially some spots for us to find, the same as previous night we hoped for. But we stumbled upon so many signs of the private property and the access is forbidden, and we didn't really know what it refers to more for the cars or to the people as well, and it was just like so strange to see. We didn't know what to do, and as it was already getting dark and late and we didn't have any chance but just to go through the side and to one of the little forests not too far away to pitch up a tent here. But we didn't have really good night because I personally was listening to every sound of the dry leaf, getting into this very scary mood, being very afraid of anybody's coming and chasing us away. I know that it's not right, but sometimes it just happens to me and I can't sleep. So I slept very few hours today. Maybe we can sleep in the middle of the day, but now we have to wrap everything up and search for some other spot to cook our breakfast, because we can't start our day without breakfast. And yesterday we didn't have any lunch at all, just some focaccia bread and that's all. We'll find some free spot to cook. Fortunately, we'll see on the way. So yesterday we were confused by the signs, seeing the signs everywhere on every field and every side of the road. We still don't know whether it's for people and cars or only for cars. And if you know any information about it, let us know, because we really need to know that. But for now we'll go with our intuition and say that it's only for cars, because it looks like a restricted area for cars, and for people we see that there are gates like very high that you can go over. Today we have a very delicious breakfast with rice and buckwheat, which you can't really see very well, but it is there. Some dry tomatoes, aubergines that were stirred beforehand, and some dry mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms. Of course, bread and fresh salad and some tomatoes. That is very rich breakfast. Very hungry now. Last 3 kilometers we've been just getting out of the city Fucecchio, and now we're finally back on the Via Francigena again, seeing the signs, and yeah, continuing the way. For now our dream is not coming true of shadow path and forest. Now we have to walk with direct sunlight in our faces and on the side of the field and the car road. There are no trees on the side and this is so hot already. This night, apart from the fear of being chased away by someone on this private land, we also were disturbed by some shotguns that we heard in the distance. There are probably some hunters. Don't know what they are hunting for. It breaks our heart to think that they may hunt for these little baby hares that we so everywhere. But from now on we'll have another fear that the hunters may come over at our place where we're camping, because they're normally wandering everywhere. And then we've been seeing the patrons or the cartridges from their guns everywhere, like they can be everywhere. And now we've done only probably first 7 kilometers or so of the trail. We see that there are no grocery stores or supermarkets ahead of us, except for this one that we're coming close to, very big supermarket. So we think to go there to buy some basic food for us, like tomatoes, rice and fruit, to survive for a day or two. We'll do some shopping there, maybe have a little break there as well, then continue on with the trail. Here in Italy we've noticed the funny way of throwing away trash. They don't have big garbage containers, but instead they're putting their trash at the side of their entrance to their house. Probably then some car going to collect them. But we have never seen it anywhere in France or Spain, so this is like a new way of doing it. Now we have strange feelings walking in the direct sunlight and without any shadows, that your skin is burning very much and like your sweat evaporates, like you feel this process going and changing its state. That's crazy, but that's how we feel, like that's burning.
There is quite a bit of uphills and downhills right now.
Uphill there is a village, and then we'll go downhill a bit, and then another one. So this is the terrain. We're extremely hot. So our hiking day is coming to an end. It's already around 6 p.m. right now, and we think we have found a spot tonight to camp. As you can see right now we're at the field close to a little forest, but there's not really much forest to find, right? So we had to choose the field, and it seems to be like pretty calm, but we see that there is a dirt road coming here, and it seems to be like some hunting area, but we hope there won't be any hunting today. And so we'll be resting here.
Today was an interesting day, to be honest with you. Too many car roads with a lot of traffic.
And nobody doesn't seem to care about the rules. Like if you see the sign of 30 kilometers per hour, they go like 90 kilometers, right? Too fast, and it's too dangerous and, well, not enjoyable at all. So we didn't enjoy it.
But we did plan distance for today, around 18 kilometers, so we're going fine. And it seems like the trail is going away from the car roads for some time. We hope that the next days will be more beautiful and exciting.
And that we'll sleep better today and have more powers tomorrow.
So good night everybody, and see you in the next episode tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment below to let us know how you like this video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more hiking adventures. Don't forget to hit the bell to stay notified about every new video. Also visit our website walkingnatureworld.com to find detailed hike reports with pictures and maps. Have a beautiful day everybody, and until very soon!